It's day 16 and I successfully purchased my one-way flight to Cape Town, and I decided to go with the fully refundable option. In the event anything happens, I just want to be refunded my money, so I was fine with the higher cost for that. Now I've begun to work on my hotel accommodations, and I wanted to share with you the process behind how I go about this and how it is definitely a useful tool for curating your own experience. So first, I decide what is the role of the stay. In my situation for Cape Town, I have one major thing that I'm trying to do, and that is a safari. And the safaris in Cape Town are approximately 3 hours away. And so therefore, when I fly in, my arrival time is at 5 p.m. Not going to be able to do a safari that particular day. And coming into a new country, I just want ease of arrival. I just want to get to a hotel, chill, decompress, and then get up and be ready. Now, again, I'm only working with 4 days prior to getting on the ship. And so I need to make these 4 days count. So for me, the first option for the hotel, since it's just one night, I'm looking for ease of arrival. If you're planning a trip and you're just going to be at one location, you aren't doing any movement, then you really need to ask yourself, what am I looking to experience? What am I looking to get out of this trip? Sometimes your trip may be to an urban area and you want to do a lot of sightseeing, a lot of points of interest. In that scenario, I would recommend choosing a hotel that is centrally located to the various points. The last thing that, especially if you're traveling abroad, traveling far, any of it, travel is already hectic and stressful and tiring. You don't want to spend time commuting from all your points of interest because you went for the cheapest price. Cost is not always the factor. It may work for some people, but you have to ask, are you really having an enjoyable experience? It's all subjective. What works for one person, what's important to one person may not be important to the next. I'm here to tell you, I value ease. I also look at budget, and proximity are some of the decisions that go into where I choose to stay. So, location based on logistics, not necessarily aesthetics. Do you want somewhere that is just beautiful? It's regal. Do you like luxury, upscale? Is that what you're going for? Is that all that you want? Or can you sacrifice and just have a more downplayed hotel, but it's close to all of your points of interest? You can walk. Are you an explorer, or do you just want to be pampered and you just want spa type vacations? It's up to you to choose that, and only you know it. I would also encourage you to protect your energy. Not ask, well, what's the best hotel, but what keeps me from being exhausted? So in this case, for me, if I thought about renting a car to drive the 3 hours to get to the safari, that's going to have me exhausted. First and foremost, it's not safe, so it's not something that I would consider, but I'm going to be exhausted. You need to have time that you're able to reset and pour back into yourselves. Like I said, travel is tiring, and when you throw in international flights that are 10 hours and 14 hours, and you have time zones that you're crossing, you're going to experience some form of jet lag. And so as soon as you can try to just rest a little bit and acclimate into the area, the better. So match your stay with the moment, not just budget. Instead of asking, what's the cheapest hotel? You should be asking, is this the right moment for me? circling back to my experience, I want to, the safari is the experience. The hotel the night before is simply just for ease of arrival. It's head to the bed and that's it. I mean, if I can walk around a little bit, see just a bit, but that's not my intention. My primary intention for booking this is just ease, but I don't have to sacrifice costs. Now, also minimize having to move around from hotel to hotel. If you can, I highly recommend just getting one place. Make your move make sense. If you're changing hotels because now you're changing experience, that makes sense. But don't just be changing to change. Sometimes you might run into that. I saw it in Thailand, especially if there's a big event or something happening in the area that you're at. You may have limited availability and have to check in somewhere for the first night and then move to a different hotel for the longer period to make it work. Understood. It's not ideal, but you do what you have to do. So try to minimize. And for example, if you're booking an all-inclusive resort and you're just looking for to be laying by poolside and beach access, then you want to choose a resort that provides that you don't have to get up and maybe walk a few blocks to get to the beach. You want beachfront access. That is, big for you. If you're wanting to just lounge around and have drinks and food brought to you all day, is this resort gonna have enough hotel staff to do that? If you're not wanting to leave the resort, are there going to be enough activities to occupy your time? Do you truly know this is all that I want to do? Or is it, yeah, I'm an explorer. I like to go out and venture into the culture and see and experience it. Then maybe the resort you can change and not do maybe as luxurious resort if your intent is to be out and into the culture. So things to think about. I am working on it. I'm trying to finalize my safari. I've watched a few YouTube videos and have an idea. I sent an email to one to try to inquire on availability, and I'm waiting to hear back. But that's my plan, is to just come in the day before, chill at the hotel, regroup, reset, get ready for, pick up and travel another 3 hours and stay for 2 nights at that safari game reserve. And then from there, it will be time to embark on the ship. So only have to change once and then to the ship. But these are things that I'm thinking about that already has me beginning to think about how I'm going to pack. I told you I'm going to be gone for over 30 days and I need to pack strategically. So in my next video, I think we're going to talk about packing and choosing attire and things for the days and what's appropriate. I'm going to try to go out here and do some Instacart or some dashing because I haven't been able to do it in a couple of days. So I'm going to get out here and do that. And then I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow. Happy Good Friday. Thanks for watching.